My lesson from the 15th of the 5th month of 1438. What do the devils do for those who try to ignore God, hinder from? Al-Quran 3:14 through 16 and other passages have verses that proclaim the love of gold, silver, and other worldly things to be divine. But God's forgiveness and the next life is better. Here we have the same, but under the context of how the afterlife is as far as we are of the pious. Al-Muttaqin. Al-Quran 43:36 tells us that the way that people get a shaitana qarinun, devil companion, appointed to oneself is to blind oneself to the Dhikr-Rahman, remembrance of the Most Merciful. The passage goes on to say that these demoniac familiars prevent them from what Allah considers the way, as-sabil, and causes them to perceive themselves as the guided, muhtadun. What would cause the demons to speak back and disassociate with those they were familiar spirits with? What way do the metaphysical demons present in this worldly life we are meant to love? Present in what within this worldly life we are meant to love? Is there a remembrance that replaces it? Before we get to the second verse on demons in this chapter, we pass by the teaching of how Muhammad ibn Abdullah isn't needed as a means for God and would accomplish whatever vengeance after his death, probably 12/3/11 al-Hijrah. But other historians make it within a month on either side, and the most common dates are celebrated not by Satanists, but people considered to be Muslim. Musa, was accused of evil magic, sihr, as sahr, the internal, and sihr in the Egyptian hieroglyphics denotes the difference between external, sihr, and internal, sahr. With the jinn, that is different than that of mere communication by prophets and mystics. But it was more fitting to associate Pharaoh's official magicians and will be more fitting for Satanists to practice such forbidden magic. Between mentions of Jesus, Isa denotes the prophet and Messiah behind the biblical Isa, that is no less than a compilation of 4 historical characters and dozens of others who were worshipped, coming with revelation and inspiration to support monotheism and the favor of a last change for the ancient Israelites to literally be the children of the upright of God, B'nai Yisrael, according to God's terms, actual Ushrat instead of kosher, of the Cohens, rabbis, and Jewish mystics. Al-Quran 43:62 asks people to prevent a shaitan from hindering Yasudan, okay, Udan, okay, volatile, and asserts that he's an enemy that is clear. Adu-mubin. What are you prevented from? What are you preventing from? What is made manifest? Whose enemy are the devils and Iblis? Ibadah Rahman, and what was the opposite of Ibadah Rahman?